Topic 3-2. Perfect cubes, cube roots, and equations of the form x cubed equals to p. The definition of perfect cubes. A number that is a cube, is an integer, is a perfect cube. I'll repeat that again. A number that is a cube of an integer is a perfect cube. So, I want to first start out looking at taking 2 and cubing it. 2 cubed. Cubed means to raise something to the third power. So this is taking 2 and raising it to the third power. To cube something means to multiply it times itself 3 times. So I'm going to take the number in the parentheses and multiply it times itself 3 times. Therefore, I have 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Let's also take negative 2 and cube it. Putting negative 2 inside the parentheses. If you put this in your calculator, you will have to put parentheses. Negative 2 cubed. That's the same thing as writing negative 2 down 3 times and multiplying negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. You get negative 8. Let's look at 3 cubed. 3 to the third power is 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 gives you 27. Negative 3 cubed. Negative 3 inside the parentheses raised to the third power means negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 gives you negative 27. Raising things to the third power involves cubed. 4 cubed. 4 to the third power. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Negative 4 cubed is negative 4 in parentheses raised to the third power. Negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 gives you negative 64. The numbers 8, 27, 64, negative 8, negative 27, and negative 64 are what we call perfect cubes. Unlike perfect squares, perfect cubes may be negative. Perfect squares have to be positive, but perfect cubes may be negative. Continuing with 3-2, cube root. The cube root of a number is a number that when used as a factor 3 times gives the original number. The symbol cube root. I have to see a 3. If you don't put a 3, then I think you're talking about a square root. So make sure that you give me a little 3, which represents the cube root. The symbol cube root means the cube root of a number. The cube root of 27 equals to 3. When you're taking the cube root of a number, you're asking yourself, what number times itself 3 times gives you 27? 3 times 3 is 9, times that third 3 is 27. Therefore, the cube root of 27 is 3. The cube root of negative 27. Is there a number times itself 3 times that will give you negative 27? It's negative 3, because negative 3 times negative 3 gives you 9, and 9 times negative 3 gives you negative 27. So you can take the cube root of a positive number and the cube root of a negative. Cube root of 8. What number times itself 3 times gives you 8? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So the cube root of 8 is 2. The cube root of negative 64. What number times itself 3 times gives you negative 64? Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. 16 times negative 4 gives you negative 64. Therefore, the cube root of negative 64 equals negative 4. The cube root of 125 is equal to what number times itself 3 times gives you 125? 5 times 5 is 25, and 25 times 5 gives you 125. Therefore, the cube root of 125 equals to 5.